Okay, hello ladies and gentlemen. There's a tragedy happening in our 21st century. War, ethnic conflicts, racial discriminations, they form to a disaster in Western Asia, especially in Syria. We all know that their health is collapsing, their people separating from their parents, from their relatives. They are almost forced to leave their countries. Fortunately, there's a very powerful country called Germany actually take the responsibility to take care of these people and settle them down. Today, I'm talking about Germany taking care of the Syrian refugees. Okay, some background information. We all know that Syria is the world's, right now is the worst refugee crisis in our generations. Till 2015, there are 4 million people are forced to leave their country in Syria. And so they are floating around, and it could be more. So they want to find something someplace safe in the world. So most of them went to Europe. And to this picture, we can see that Germany take most of the refugees than other countries in the European Union. So facing so many people, 260,000, how can they face these problems? How can they solve these problems? There are 3 steps in the Germany policy. First, arrival and registration. Germany, they send buses, transportations to each neighbor countries to bring all of the people back to their countries when people don't want to take these refugees. And then they come to the registration. They put them in a place called placement center where they give all of the health check. The health, for example, did they carry disease or do you have major injury? In this case, at least to make sure they are physically healthy. And then came the identity survey. They take basic information and crime history. We all know that recently ISIS is a very important issue around the world. So they are really afraid that maybe ISIS soldiers came to Germany with the refugees. That is the way to prevent that. Comes step 2, the asylum process. This is the most important process, which is held in the Landesam für Gesundheit und Soziales Berlin. It is the German name of the social effort in Germany. First of all, you give out the applications for the political asylum, and then comes the interview. This is the problems over here, since there's a language barrier between the governor in the affair and also the refugees. But this is very important, since this is the time they can provide more information and to show Germany what they really need through this interview. And then after Germany collect all the information, they create the data in the computer systems to make sure and to share these information to other European countries to let them know what kind of people have actually arrived in Europe and to share information with others for further consideration. And then comes for the notifications for the refugees, whether they are allowed to stay in Germany or not. This comes with 4 different results. Germany lists 2 kind of lists to separate countries into safe countries and to unsafe countries. Only people from unsafe country are allowed to apply for asylum, political asylum. And if you are coming from the safe country, they'll actually send you back. And there are different kind of results due to the Dublin cases and some complex cases I will not further introduce. And then before they reach all of the notifications, they are put into the temporary shelter where heat, foods are provided to make sure at least the basic daily standards will be provided. Okay, the next one will be the social integration. After you accept into Germany, you need to be in the society rather than just stay yourself. So education is the most important part. Children are forced to put in the design of the school to teach German, learn to interact with local kids. They have to continue the education. They also can provide a better future for this younger generation. And for the adults, community college are formed to teach them more daily using German, so where they can use these words to survive in a daily life. Also, organization, they are given job offers for they can work in markets, work in someone else, social club, or like sports, so they can get into the community, take more interactions with local people, and legal advices to let them know what should they do, what are the things that need to be avoided. So this is the 3 steps after coming in. But we all know that Germany is taking so many refugees, and there are problems coming out. For example, the trigger, Paris attack, and US if sexual assaults in Germany make people think, do we really, is it necessary to take care of this family? They are really making our society a mess. So different parties, residents, they came across, they don't want more refugees, or they are also even taking against the president of Germany, Merkel, her policies about the refugees. As you can see through this graph, the support rate of Merkel is going down recently. This is a very big problem. We all know that Germany is a very powerful country, and even though taking this kind of issue make Germany kind of not very comfortable with these things. So this is a very important and interesting topic. We can take a look further investigation in the future to see how Germany is going to take care of these people. Maybe it's a good example for us to deal with this kind of problem in the future. And here is the results, the resources I gained from my information from the internet. And thank you for listening.